Shit talker black.
Or originate anything. They seem to have no purpose. You know, they just kind of were like sheep. You know, and there's no way.
He said they had no purpose. That's the way they have the those that they chose to attack. They make our world had no purpose, but it had a purpose before. They just don't do us like this. Goddamn.
There's no way that 100 people can all be evil, horrid SPs, and DM's the only one. No way. I can't stand seeing this happen.
He can't stand seeing it happen. Yeah, you put the boss there and he didn't run and tell.
These people I've known for decades. They used to be great friends of mine. You know, I can't
they used to be.
Talk to them. You know, it's like they have no life. I can't stop.
If you have no life, then you are dead.
Stop it from within, but I at least can stop supporting it. So I left.
But did not tell.
Reporting with Joe Childs and Maurice Rivenbark. This is Tom Tobin for the Tampa Bay.
And this is Shit Talker for the chosen of us that have been attacked by the Church of Scientology, the industry of death. But I'm not done. Shit Talker, the heroes. Oh shit, I can go on. This is... I'm going to go on to something else. No, I want you to hear these two girls talking, but I may not do the whole thing now. I'm just going to have this video maybe 10-12 minutes, and then my son's staying in the bathroom while I do this, so I need to let him out the bathroom. If I don't, then to me I will be terrorizing my own son just to talk about Scientology, the industry of death, and my son is more important. I don't want to terrorize my son, but let's hear what Vivian has to say. Just say tidbits. I want to show you how she's being stalked.
I got into Scientology because my parents were in Scientology before I was born, and my mom was on staff when I was born.
Did you go to Scientology schools when you were a child?
No.
So you were with a lot of other children who weren't Scientologists?
Yeah. The only thing which I can say is when it came out that I was a Scientologist,
she's being stalked.
It was like
Again
that
stalked. You will see
the
it.
teachers were aggressive to me, and they were like telling the other students in the class that I was a criminal person and that I should get penalties.
And the lady, the teacher in the regular school, she was a Christian, and this is a child. You don't say these things about children. You just don't. It's not their fault that parents are a part of something. What do you want them to do? Get a job, going door to door selling Pampers so they can get their own apartment and take care of them? You don't talk about children like that. But that was a Christian, I'm sure it was, because Christians to me are no different than Scientology. Is just that they don't have the means to lock us all up and put us somewhere and torture the fuck out of us. But a Christian still will label those who are not into what they're into as a suppressive person, and so will Muslim, and today, so will Hebrew Israelite, so will a Nuwabian. All this God shit, it just makes you mean to others.
That I shouldn't be in that school and I should leave the school, and my parents came and I gave them the book, What is Scientology? And it didn't take a week and that book came to the director of the school, and he was reading the book. He was like really studying like Scientology says. If you don't understand a word, clear it up in the dictionary. You know, if you have a lack of mass, do demonstrations. You know, if you have a too high gradient, you go back to that point where you have it.
But you see, the parents took the books up there. All of a sudden she was protected by the principal. Now the principal is part of Scientology. See, they can get you one-on-one. You know, you never know how this demonic energy will reach you or anyone else.
Everything, and you have no problems anymore. So that's what he did. So then I was like, he was hiding me when any person was trying to to hit me or something like that.
Or at least she has someone there to help her.
So you grew up studying L. Ron Hubbard's works, and you thought L. Ron Hubbard was a great...
He was a god. He was like, for me, he was my god.
See, L. Ron Hubbard is God.
When you turned to...
I was turning to the books, what he read.
And did they help you?
Well, for example, the ethics book, I was trying to do the conditions, but nothing was really changing on that point. I was always thinking, well, nothing changed with me. I'm not a free person, but I was doing the conditions.
What did you think was wrong with you that you're trying to improve?
Well, in the ethics book, it's there is stated if somebody doesn't want help, or if somebody gets help, and you still have the feeling that he
Can you hear that
that
sound?
he's not getting help, and there's no change, and he has no wins and everything. He's a suppressive person. So at that point, I was really thinking I was a suppressive person.
Were you worried about that?
Yeah.
See, she's a child, and they're telling her now she's a suppressive person, and she's only a child. Only because she couldn't get with their program. Not a way to show her how to get with the program, and maybe the program's not for everyone. You don't tell a child she's a suppressive person. Who the fuck does that? Church of Scientology, the industry of death.
And now you are a suppressive person. Are you worried about that?
No, not anymore.
All right.
They asked me.
At the age of 13, Vivian joined the Sea Org.
I said yes. I want to
She was recruited while attending an arts festival at St. Hill.
help to clear the word. I want that every
She wanted to help clear the world.
single person who is criminal to get something.
Every single person who is criminal. When they say that you are a suppressive person, that's what they're saying, that you are a criminal. Now, she's a child. They tell her she's a suppressive person. She cannot be a suppressive person. She's not a criminal. But they are suppressive people because they have committed crimes against others. That's how come when you get ready to leave, they say, you know, do you have any documents? Are you going to go to the news? Are you going to tell anyone? Because you are a suppressive person now. And so if they begin to tell the actual things that Scientology did, not her, she was a child when this shit happened. But if they begin to tell, these ones been there 33 fucking years, they begin to tell about how they choose to attack certain one of us, then it will also be told on them of what they did. Because a suppressive person suppresses another person. They can suppress you until they make you nothing. Well, you can be like Miss Bitter Bitch Cabbage, you know, sit on a diamond swinging legs, they'll make you that small.
Some penalty, so they don't do the same things again. So they told me, well, you're on the right place. You have to go to the Sea Org, and you do some stuff. You do mass work before, and then you do courses, 6 courses. And I said, okay. Well, what kind of mass work do I do? And they said, well, you're going to clean the toilets. And 2 days later, I was on the EPF, and the first 1.5 weeks, I was crying every single day. I was like really crying because I was missing my parents. And I spoke to my parents about 3 times a day. At that point, I didn't go to school. I did about 8 or 9 months I was doing mess work and doing the EPF.
And she was only 13. I don't know what an EPF is.
And I had pain, like everywhere in my body. I couldn't work anymore, so I didn't do the mess work.
Stalkers, to stalking her.
I started working in the qual office, and then the captain of ASHU.
This man is a stalker. You didn't see it, but if you watch the video, I don't know if you will see it, but most of the stalkers who are stalking her, they will come and stand here or whatever, but they all will look that way. And before this man began to, come right here, you can see his head turned that way. So the handler is standing over there. You're not going to get rid of the handler. Don't give a damn how you try.
Okay, she was saying, Darlene, I just know Darlene, that's what her name is. and she went to the qual sack and told them, listen, she has to go on mass work to do the real EPF, or otherwise she has to go back to Germany. So he was asking me if I want to continue the mass work. I said, no, I'm not going to continue the mass work. I want to go home to my parents.
Were you surprised that you had toilets and things like that?
I wasn't really surprised to clean. I wasn't surprised to clean the toilets. I was I was more surprised what kind of mess work I had to do. Because one kind of mess work I did was, you know St. Hill, right? A little bit?
I know of it. I've never been there.
Okay. Well, you know there's St. Hill, here's St. Hill Manor, where Erwin Hubbard has lived. And there is the castle, and here's the hill, and here's the lake. And everything which comes from the toilets goes through the lake, through a pipe. And that pipe was broken. So, me as an APFer, I had to take the shit
At the age
from
of
the toilet
13.
out from the lake with a jumpsuit, right, and with my hands. And I could.
Okay, I'm going to stop right now. So I don't want to suppress my son. And I'll come back and talk more about Scientology, the industry of death. Sid Tucker, out.